Hey folks, how's it going? It's me, Jay. I'm back again. I've been in London for a week, and that was fun. That was a good time. But now I'm back, and I'm going to do another stream. I don't really feel like playing Caves of God right now. And, I haven't done one of these in a while. So, and people seem to like it. And I have a lot of fun doing this kind of stuff, so I thought, how about we just do it again? This is going to be another one of these variety streams. I have PCem set up, I have a Windows 98 system, pretty much a clean install, right? Just with drivers and this kind of stuff. And yeah, we're just going to install a few games and play them and, I don't know, hang out and chat and have a good time. How about that? So, let's see, what should we start with? I thought nothing, but let's start with some stuff that I have lying around, shall we? So, here we go. We have our Windows, and this is a 3D Ultra Pinball Creep Night. I had this from a magazine, you know, a lot of games back in the day. I didn't really, buying big boxed, full-priced games wasn't really a thing for me as a kid. I don't know, it was just something that you didn't do. So I mostly got games from like magazines. Like shower games, but also later like games that were full versions of games in magazines. And me actually buying box stuff came much later. So let's install this, Creep Night. I don't think this is a very good pinball game, by the way, but I have some nostalgic attachment to it. So we're gonna see how this works out. So let's install it, because the installation process is kind of I don't know, I like doing this, and it's always kind of a bummer to me when you play games from like GOG, which does GOG do a good job for the preservation of old PC games and making them commercially available again, but what you don't get is the original installation media, and you cannot do this, and for some reason, part of me wants this. Yeah, sure, test my system. Do I hear something? No. I don't hear. Okay. I think... I know why I don't hear anything. I had was found connected. Yes, determine its speed. The speed is probably way too high. Joystick test. Do I have... yeah, my connected gamepad, I don't have that set up. So, exit, we probably can control this with the keyboard. Wave, let's try this again. Okay, I don't hear anything still. Do I have this set up right? I need to go on aux. I think that's on my end. Yeah, there we go. You can hear that stuff. Good. That was on my end. I had my amp set to the wrong thing. Joystick supported. Joystick found, actually. So maybe I need to configure a PCem for this so that I can actually use my gamepad. That would be nice. Continue. Install 3D Ultra Pinball 2. There's also a bunch of demos on there. That would be interesting to look at. We're going to do this first. We're going to do a large install. Upball 2. Why up? Ultra Pinball. Okay, upball. Good. Now let's just do this. We don't need to get too precious about this, because this is just a hard drive image. I keep a clean Windows 98 install, and I just make a copy of that before I do anything with it. So I have an unlimited amount of clean Windows 98 installs, and that's just good. Alright, has been successfully installed. Let me just quickly see what kind of demos are on there. Explore, Creep Night, demos, baseball, cyber, I think that's Mission Force Cyber Storm, I guess. Cyber, don't know what that is. Hunt, this is probably Hunter Hunted. Rama, like Rendezvous in whatever, Rama. I think it was called Rendezvous in Space in German, like the German thing, but whatever. T-Base, that's probably a fishing game, I guess. Ultra Pinball 3.1. Okay, so I think this is probably 3D Ultra Pinball 1, and there's a Windows 3.1 version of that. Bunch of demos. But let's start 3D Ultra Pinball Creep Night. Ah yeah, the Sierra fanfare. Okay. So these were just kind of, you know, basic fantasy pinballs with like stories and weird shit going on, which I liked. But if I remember correctly, like the actual pinballing part isn't what you would want it to be. You know, I enjoy playing pinball games, by the way. I play a ton of. Actually, on the Switch, I play a ton of like the Williams pinball in Zen Pinball, for example, and Pinball Arcade. And I put a lot of money in Pinball Arcade on the PC. But I like pinball games, and I enjoy playing them. I also enjoy playing them, you know, with like physical tables and stuff like that. It's good. Skill level change. Ah, okay. Oh, let's just do this. Detail level. Yeah, we have all the details. Controls. Okay, so left flipper, control and shift. Can you do? You can't do left shift and right shift. Like that is just. Okay, so we can do like if we do control and shift, we can shoot her down, left nudge, yeah sure, center nudge, space, right nudge. Yeah, that works. So if we do control and shift, we can kind of do this. Yeah, sure. All right. Game start. Okay, we can also do this stuff from here. Let's play pinball. Castle, tower, dungeon. One player. Let's go to the castle. Oh, you can also do play all. Yeah, we're going to play all. So there's 3 tables, and I think you can move between tables. Oh dear, this looks grainy, doesn't it? Player 1 ready. Let's do the plunger. And yeah, wow, this looks really grainy. This is obviously not what I remember. Oops, and I try to do it with the shift key, because that's how I play pinball games. Okay, let's. Zombies, Wraith, Vortex, Runaway and Goblin. These seem to be the modes. Oh yeah, the ball does not, the physics don't feel the way they should. Okay, 5 bonus gargoyles. Where do we have those? What is the significance of the gargoyles? I don't know. The ball does not go where you feel like it should when you've ever played an actual pinball machine. Like the angle of the shots don't feel like they are where they should be. It's weird. Okay, so we have a shot there. So let's try to go in there. Yeah. Yeah, the shots do not go where you feel. Oh dear, I should have nudged. Okay, we have a saver there. Oh god. Okay. I think we have 5 balls, don't we? Let's try this again. Okay, now we got up there, and we have another lane to shoot into. I think the fire ring is just to show you that you should go in there. But so we can still do it. Yeah, oh yeah, the nudging, right? Okay, I think this is our last ball. Indeed it is. Let's do... I'm not doing particularly well here. I cannot aim shots for shit. Oh no. Yes, okay. Catch me if you can. Who should I catch? Okay, this Dumbo there. Yay! Flattened. Okay. Multiple times apparently. Oh, it's really hard. Okay. One hit. Alright. Run away. Okay, that was one of the modes, I guess. And you activate the modes by shooting the lanes, I guess? Okay. I did great. 3D Ultra Mini Golf from Sierra Online. Yes, product placement in your games. Why not? Game over. This is also, like, this is not really 3D. Like, all of this seems to be bitmaps, right? Like, there's no actual... What do I do? Can I... Try Hunter Hunted. No, I don't. I want to actually just... Okay. Start new game. Let's go to the tower. Why not? Let's check these out. You can probably switch between tables somehow, but... Alright. So one thing that they do is, like, the tables are kind of wide, in the way that you have sort of extra adjunct tables there. Like, if the pinball would be better, this could actually be pretty fun, I think. Like, I have a soft spot for, like, weird fantasy pinball. You know, for pinball that does things that pinball, because of mechanical constraints, would not really do. So, you know, I've always kind of liked the Zen Pinball or Pinball FX approach. Actually, kind of, you know. I like Pinball Arcade. I like simulated real pinball machines, but some part of me likes weird fantasy pinball. Try and catch us. Okay, so there's another gargoyle. Yeah, this does not feel right, but maybe that's... You know? Like, that's kind of a thing with a bunch of the old, like, even the good ones. I was, a while ago, I was playing Epic Pinball, which I loved, and is kind of a beloved game. And even that one does not feel right, you know? Like, I think one of the first actual, like, one of the first pinball simulation games that got it right was the Pro Pinball stuff. You can actually check some of that out. I have that as well. I remember the second Pro Pinball Time Shock to be really amazing. And to really get it right for the first time. I might have played this in the last such stream. I don't know. Tank hit. Gives us 1,000,000 points. That's a pretty large target over there. It's pretty easy to get over here. I don't know what the... So we have like the drop targets over there. Don't know what they do though. I'm probably not going to bother learning these tables. Again, we have 5 modes, it seems. We have a bonus multiplier that we got up somehow. I don't know what actually increases it. Okay. So now gate is blinking. So we did the goblin mode. Don't know what activated the mode though. I don't quite remember this. Yeah, let's just rack up the tank hits. Why not? I think we need to... Oh dear. Yeah, we got the ball drained. I think we need to get into the fate lane over there. But that's easier said than done. Yeah. This probably starts the mode, I guess. The unsubtle... Hey, you should shoot here thing. Is maybe... See if we can raise the last drop target. Oh! Oh, that's a multi-ball. Okay. Now we have a multi-ball, and I lost the first ball instantly. Which is fantastic. It's kind of fun that you, with this table setup, you can kind of get a multiple situation going where you have multiple balls on different tables, like this right now. It's kind of great. It's hard on the brain, but I like it. Yeah. Like, someone should remake this in the... You know? Like, Zen Studios should get in contact with... Oh, it's probably Activision, right? Yeah, it's Activision. And do a remake of this. Or like Farsight, but yeah, whatever. Catch me if you can. So this is the mouse now. Okay, I caught the mouse. Let's go back to this. Oh, tank hit. Come on. The modes are really short, by the way. It's just like 20 seconds. Okay, we got 3 mouse hits. Rat hits, 3. Okay. It's a rat, not a mouse. Okay, that was rats. Now the next one seems to be gate. And apparently that got the multiplier. That got the multiplier up, I guess. Okay, and this seems to have locked a ball. So there seems to be another multi-ball thing there. Also, to get to... We have not been on the right side there. I think we need to do a shot from the left side to get to the right side. This tank is not great. It just... Okay, so Dynamo. Don't hit him there. Okay, score 10 million. Oops. Okay. Let me see. Need to get a very flat... Oh no. A very flat shot from the left flipper there to actually catapult it over there, I guess. Well, I'm currently... You know... Extra ball is lit. Nice. Where's the extra ball? Good question. I can't actually see the extra ball. Where do we need to... Where do we need to hit for that? Huh. I don't know. Whatever. What I'm currently noticing is that even kind of bad pinball is still enjoyable to me. Okay. Yeah, that's not what I need to get more. Yeah, and that's a hard angle to hit. Also, like, going into the fate thing over there is not that easy because it's a weird angle. Well, let's just hit the fish tank. No. Okay. Beast. Okay, we need to transfer over here. Ah, yeah. Does this do anything? Yes. Okay, hit the energy gate. Alright. Boom, energy gate hits 1. No! Okay, at least we got the saver. Actually... Yeah, kick is active. Good. No. No, it's not. I thought it was active. Again. Kinda hard to see whether something is active or not. Okay. Alright. Hey, we got over here. Nice. Oh god, the frame rate is really going to bollocks. Okay, that was a short intermezzo. Try that again. We kind of like that was kind of a weird way to do it. We kind of hit the drop target and got it catapulted off there. Okay, goblin goodies. Extra ball. Choose your award. Okay, we can actually select it. Extra ball. You just get an extra ball. I mean, why not? Shoot again. Score 10 million. I guess that's what the drop targets did, but it doesn't really... Tank hit. Kick. Now the kick is off. Yeah, I mean that makes sense. but a lot of laughing here. I thought earlier the kick was on and it still didn't do it. I don't know. Old pinball games. Weirdly enough, right now I think I'm playing deeper into this than I ever did before. Like back in the day. Like I think I understand much more about pinball now than I did back then. And back then I was just not even trying to understand or read the table, you know. Extra ball. Oh, that's the extra ball, yeah. Oh, right. It's pretty easy to get extra balls in this. Hit the squid. That's the squid. Come on. Now! Ugh. Now we get into the fate thing. Okay, so that's the squid. I think the squid mode is done now. That wasn't even really a mode. It was just... I think that was not part of the thing. I think beast is something else. Okay, hitting the bumpers switches the mode from Dynamo and Beast. I wonder what happens once we get all of them. No! Now kick what... Okay, I don't know how this works over there. I think it's whether it's not the kick thing, it is whether the light is on or not. I think that signifies it. Shoot again, shoot again. What was the extra ball that we had? Man, you really can spend a lot of time in one game here. Especially if you... we're playing with 5 balls as well, which is... which feels wrong, but yeah. I've been saying balls a lot. That happens if you play pinball. Extra ball is lit again. Should probably stop at some point. But again, 5 bonus lasers. Okay, now we're over here again. Again, still I enjoy playing pinball, even if it's not good pinball. Like the tables seem pretty simple though. Like they look complex, but they're not really doing that many interesting things. Maybe, you know, you have to get in a bit deeper than I do. Like oh, quick multi-ball. Yeah, lost the ball immediately. You know, I don't know what all this stuff over here does, for example. Oh, I see what this does. The kick does. Like rolling over this activates the kick, and that's all of it. Okay. Yeah. I mean, that makes sense. I'm a dumbass. Okay, 2 tank hits. I also don't know what the significance of the thing in the middle is. Like lighting all of these. Nope. I think we should stop soon. I should probably do it. At some point I should do a pinball stream. Like just a pinball chill stream. Bridge quick shot, okay. I feel like this should have hit the ball. I think the paddle just went straight through the ball. Well. Nope. Nope. Yes. Okay, this seems to just give us points. Ah, we activated shoot again. Okay. Oops. Or not? Weird. Maybe that does not apply to multi-ball? Oh, you can also get up here through this. Yeah, right, there's a staircase. Didn't see that. And now I'm back here. Okay. Well, that's 3D Ultra Pinball Creep Night. Yeah, I think, folks, I think that should be it for this. I don't know. I liked this back in the day, and I felt kind of the... I felt like, even if this is not a very good pinball game, but I felt kind of the pinball compulsion. You know? Like the, I want to play this, I want to... I don't know. This is just something that I get when I play pinball games. It's really... Okay. It's kind of a thing. Alright, that was 3D Ultra Pinball Creep Night. First game of the stream. Let me see. Let's put in something else. Alright. I'm kind of, yes indeed, Croc Legend of the Gubbos. I'm kind of going with games here that we didn't check out last time, so... Croc Legend, yeah, right. This is kind of, oh dear, should probably increase the color density. Croc. Yes, I think I have caps lock active. Next. Let's see if that works. Like, this game is probably easier to just emulate the PlayStation version, I guess. Animations on hard drive, yeah, sure, do this. I think animations that, it's not like animations how we would understand it, but animations as in, like, video sequences. Yeah, this is kind of my only really run-in, apart from Gex, I guess, with 3D platformers. I've never really played a lot of 3D platformers, and I don't like them very much, but... I think I had this and Croc 2, and I remember finding them immensely frustrating, but, you know... Okay, TK. Copying animation data. I wonder if this works. Pentium 166 should be okay. I think this is a 97 game as well. Or 98? I'm not sure. If not, we need to crank up the thing a bit. Taking its sweet time to copy that animation data. Setting up folders and icons. Yeah, that was from the age of... Oh yeah, we're gonna do keyboard. Okay. Finish. DirectX version 7.0a. Yeah, I think we need to install that. I don't think I have that version of DirectX. Usually games just come with it, and that is nice. DirectX runtime components. This may take a few minutes. Installing DirectX. That's the good content. Oh yeah, we need to restart Windows. Alright, let's do this. That's the good content. That's what you come here for, don't you? Energy EPA pollution preventer. I have a lot of... You know, that logo tickles some nostalgia for me. I definitely had a BIOS that had that back then. Okay, build the driver information database. Okay, I hope we don't need to do another reboot. We might need to do another reboot. Let's see. No. Yeah, that's the good sound. Bit stuttery, but that is kind of a PCem thing. Like, it just does that. We're going to go up to high color, I think. Yeah, without restarting, we don't need to restart for that. And croc, here we go. Keyboard set reset, but you can't change driver settings. Oh dear, software mode. Okay, we have a voodoo in here, so we can do glide. We have a voodoo 2. This should work. 800 by 600. This might be too much, but normal, medium, or super. Like having normal and medium is different. Let's do filtered textures. I don't know. Let's see if this works. Seems to work. Argonaut. Indeed. Illegal operation and will be shut down. Okay. I have not tried this before with PCem. And change driver settings. Okay, let's do this differently. Let's try Direct 3D. Yeah. With our Voodoo 2. Let's do 640 by 480, probably. Alternative blending mode, filtering fix. Let's try that. Play croc. I mean, this should look better than the PlayStation version. Yeah, Legend of the Gubbos. The PlayStation version is weird. Let me emulate that one. That has a... Oh. It threw us out of the game again. Because it has, you know, all the PlayStation texture warping stuff. Usually, there's stuff for PlayStation emulation that can fix it, but it doesn't work with croc. So everything looks wobbly and strange. And it does also not play well with resolution increase, so it would be kind of nice if we could get this to run. Let's just do primary display driver. I think we just need to experiment a bit with this. For some reason it throws us out at the main menu. Huh. Let's try software mode. Perspective textures. Normal. Yeah, low resolution software mode. That's good. Alright. I mean, that won't do the trick. I'm beginning to feel that this is not the problem. Let's try glide again. I'm beginning to feel that this might not work. Fox Interactive, yeah. Does this have anything to do with the... Boom. Nope. Folks, it might be, I'm sorry to tell you, but croc might be not a thing we can get to run. I mean, not too sad about this, but, you know. Like, this is not... Yeah. Whoops. Select what happens with this file. Indeed. English. Yay. I mean, this is a drastically better game. No, we have 7.A. And we probably need direct media. Yeah, put those codecs on my computer. Netscape. Yeah, let's just garbage everything up. No. This is kind of a reason why... I remember back in the day, like once you had like, you know, like after a few months of installing and uninstalling a lot of games, at some point your computer would just be clogged up with bullshit. especially like if you did a lot of demos from magazine discs and this kind of stuff. And at some point you just have to go like, nope. Stop. Format. Bail out. Oops, no. Well, we can do full. What do I have? I have an S3 Verge. Let's do auto detect. Apparently it does not let us use the voodoo. This could be a thing. So with the Colin McRae Rally games, the second one is probably the one you want. Colin McRae Rally 2.0, but that is probably a little bit too advanced for... I think that doesn't work with PCem. But there is, like for Colin McRae Rally 2, there's a good fan patch. That actually works, that game works well on modern PCs, on Windows 10. And you can play it in widescreen. You can use an Xbox controller for it and stuff like that. So that's probably the best way to play classic Colin McRae. But you know, let's try the first one a little. I like rally games. So A is a lot, like A plays rally games a lot. Like she got herself like a shifter, you know, like a gear shifter, a proper thing like that. And she plays a ton of Dirt Rally and Richard Burns Rally before Dirt Rally. Stuff like that. So, you know. But I'm more like a casual rally aficionado, I would say. I really like rally racing. Probably my favorite kind of like realistic racing, because it's not really racing, you know. It's just you versus the track, and there's kind of I gravitate towards that kind of game. It's just you versus the thing, and there's no frills around it, and I like that, you know. This is always kind of a type of game I gravitate to. I think this is part of the reason I like roguelikes so much. That's part of the reason why I hate it when roguelikes give you tons of like unlockable nonsense. I don't want that. Or like progression and this kind of stuff. It just takes away from sort of the essence of the thing, I feel. That's why I like Doom. That's why I enjoy... I recently got really into shoot-em-ups. So I got myself a Nintendo Switch, which is an amazing console. And I have a flip grip, you know, the thing where you can flip the thing around and play. And I bought a shoot-em-up for that because that really works well with it. I originally got it for like playing pinball, which is also great. But it is also fantastic for shoot-em-ups. And that kind of got me into shoot-em-ups. I bought one shoot-em-up, Samurai Aces, I think. It's a Psycho game. And that was good. That's a lot of fun. And it's kind of like just have this one game and just working on the game, and it's just you versus the game. There's a purity to it, and you have to kind of... You know, you can't grind or anything. You just have to work on your own skills, and this always appeals to me. Even though I'm bad at everything, you know, there's like a self-flagellating element to it, which you can always see when I'm playing Caves of Cud. You know, in a way, I'm punishing myself all the time. I don't know. That also says a lot about me, I guess. But, you know. So, Colin McRae Rally. Let's go to the options. Settings. Graphics. So, arrows on. Game displays. Menu wipes. Okay. Object detail level. Weather effects. Do we have settings? Advanced. Display device 1. Okay, chipset, no 3D. Oh yeah, rendition. we'll probably need to do the verge. We cannot use default. Can I do this? Okay. High. We can't pick the voodoo, which is weird. But probably depends on the device that we pick. We're gonna see. Motion smoothness, let's turn that off. Screen split. I don't know if I have played this before on stream. I don't think so. Championship. We're going to use the Impreza. I like that one. Let's stick with automatic. I'm playing with keyboard. I'm going to stick with automatic. New Zealand. Let's see if that runs well. Dry grooves, medium suspension, even brakes, medium sensitivity, balanced speed. What stages do we have? Gravel surface, so dry grooves should be okay. Cloudy and clear, we should be fine. It may rain. It may rain, but it's cloudy and clear. Now we're going to go with the dry grooves, medium suspension. And this is it's kind of curvy. Gear ratio, we might actually go with that. Or maybe not. Whatever, I don't know. Fuck it. I don't want to think about this too much. I like thinking about this, but oh yeah, this actually runs fine. I think I've played this before in PCem, but this runs fine. Can we change camera? I think you can change camera. You can do like interior cam. I think that works, but I don't know how. And I'm bollocksing this because I'm trying to change the camera. Yeah, these games were amazing back then. When Colin McRae came out, this was kind of like, oh shit. Because racing games were not like this. And I don't know. And again, I have a big soft spot for old racing games. At some point I'm going to pick up my... You know, at some point I started like, hey, I'm going to play a bunch of old racing games and just stream them for a bit, but I kind of dropped that. There's a lot of things I do on the channel, except for Caves of Cut, I guess. But, oh dear, I'm not doing well. But this kind of makes me want to go back to it and do like dedicated streams, you know? Just play a ton of Screamer, play a ton of Need for Speed, play a ton of Colin McRae, for example. You know, just do like themed streams. Maybe just a playlist where it's just Jay plays old racing games. And do it like a, you know, a variety let's play, let's say. With a few episodes for each game or something like that. I would enjoy that. It's kind of different than what I normally do on the channel, but, you know. Oh god, I'm not playing well. Oops. Yeah, +7. I mean, we're in 4th place, it's fine. But, no, it's not fine. I'm not playing well. I also don't know... Is this handbrake? No. Don't know what handbrake is. Handbrake is kind of important for rally. Yeah. Fusha says, well, I didn't know Dirt Rally could run on Windows 98. I wonder, actually, this kind of makes me want to take a look at Dirt Rally and just, you know, like the lowest possible settings. Like usually, like Colin McRae 1 would probably look better than that. But yeah. Yep. Okay. Oh no. Playing a game like this with the arrow keys is certainly not ideal, but it feels so right. Come on. I wonder if this runs on the... This should... I think this would be the Voodoo. I think if it picked the Verge, it would not look like this, because the Verge is... the Verge had... the 3D capabilities of the Verge were not great. Like, it's a great 2D graphics card, so... like, it's a good pairing, like the Verge and the Voodoo together. With the Voodoo... Yeah, the Verge with the Voodoo 2. That's pretty awesome. That works well. But if you try to... But it has, like, pretty bad 3D acceleration capabilities, so... Was it designed for a controller? I think it was designed for a wheel, probably, right? This game. I mean, it was probably designed to work with everything, which kind of isn't a given. But back in the day, I would just play these with a keyboard. I think that's actually what most people did. Also, this game I did not play back in the day. I did not have it. It's a later acquisition. I remember reading a lot about this game and wanting to play it. Kind of the fun thing about being an adult is, you know, all the games, like I read a lot of PC gaming magazines, you know, and all the games that I just read about and kind of was like, oh god, I want to play this. But it wasn't gonna happen, because you got a new game every few months, if that. I can just check them all out. Okay, I am not playing well. Oh my god. So what this game does, and what most of these old games did, is like the steering, like the car turns around a middle axis. Like, imagine like there would be like a stick just in the middle of the roof there, and the car turns around that. And it's you know, it's kind of an abstraction that a lot of these early games had and did, but it feels weird once you play something that does not do that, and then it suddenly does not feel right anymore. Ooh, yeah, we have a hairpin here. Just listen to the pace notes, Jay. Finish! Stage complete. 5th place. Oh, that was better than I thought it would be. I think the first one was 4th. Congratulations! Save game. Yeah, sure. Game saved. Okay. Yeah, that's Colin McRae. Thank you. Far from relegation, indeed. Let me just go to the options. Difficulty. Yeah, we're playing on intermediate. That probably also. I'm not an intermediate player. Controller 1. Control method keyboard. Can I run joystick? Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, I have no joystick. Makes sense. Okay. Oh yeah. Left, right, up, down. Oh, numpad with 0 is the handbrake. Good. Gear up, insert, delete. Oh, I can't do that. Gear up. Okay, that's just question marks. Like that maybe, yeah. Change camera. Page up is change camera. I need to change that because I have streaming hotkeys on the insert and keys and so on, so I would probably bollock something up if I use those. Let's do rally. I think we cannot actually... Oh, we can go to Greece. I think we can... Oh no, we cannot. Can only play... you have to unlock stuff. You know what? I'm going to go back to novice. Yeah, joysticks existed. I mean, I still have a joystick. I have a flight stick for like modern computers, and it actually works with PCem. I tried that before. I used, you know, PCem is actually really good about that. So you can use a modern joystick and play old games with it. I have used that to try some X-Wing stuff, and that was actually pretty awesome. Like the X-Wing versus TIE Fighter balance of power stuff, that works. Or the remake, like the Windows things. It's a bit harder to get that to work with DOS, but yeah. What are we doing? Let's do championship again. This will just be the same thing again. We have different cars for novice. Let me see. Yeah, I usually... Yeah, this is only for intermediate. Okay, I usually pick an Impreza. I like the Subaru Impreza. I also like the Toyota Corolla. I don't know. But there's no rationality behind this. I just like picking them. I just have sort of an attachment to these cars, to these rally cars, especially these two. A while ago I was playing a lot, actually, of Forza Horizon 4. You know, I got Game Pass for like 2 months, and I played that game. It's awesome. It's a great game, and you can get a lot of Imprezas. And I think acceleration is the way to go here. I'm going to do the rest. But yeah, you can get a lot of Imprezas, and that's what I was actually using for most of the game. I was playing this game mostly with... Oh yeah, here we go. Does it have cockpit? It has cockpit. Oh dear, this looks rough. Okay. Oh yeah, this car is a lot more forgiving. But yeah, I was just using mostly rally cars for the game, and it was fun. Yeah, I played it like a rally game. Forza Horizon 4 is a really good game. It's sort of the type of arcade racer that I always wished it would exist back then. Like, it's crazy. Like, it's one of these games that if I showed this to my younger self, like, my younger self's mind would be blown all the way to smithereens. I'm not doing any better. I forgot what the handbrake was again. Oh yeah, num 0, wasn't it? Yeah. Okay, you know what? Let's switch to something else. This is a variety stream after all. Quit. Alright. Let's quickly do this. For some reason, whenever I shift away, the window gets smaller, which is a little funny, but it's fine. We're going to switch back to full screen again. Let me see. We could do this. Let's do something else entirely. You know what? Let's do something else entirely. Another game that I really liked, but never really got too deep into. Let me see, where is it? Let's switch genres. There we go. Oops. Haha, there we go. Dark Reign, the Future of War. Install. DirectX 3.A. Okay. was not detected. Yeah, because I have a newer... I hate when that happens. Yeah, let's bollocks everything up. Let's install an older version of DirectX over a newer version of DirectX. Always good. Typical installation, large installation. Let's do the large one. Change directory. I mean, it doesn't matter for this. But I have a revulsion against installing games and software into the program files folder. I just can't do it. It stresses me out. I think I'm kind of a control freak when it comes to computers. So my partner has a MacBook, and that thing drives me crazy when I use it, because in macOS I just want to have my own folders. I just want to I don't know. And the MacBook, I guess I get why it does that, right? It just wants to, hey, you don't need to worry about anything. Just do whatever. We'll do it for you. And for my partner, that's absolutely the right thing. For me, it's not. I get anxiety using macOS. Okay, so yeah, Dark Reign. It's one of the sort of also ran RTS games from, you know, like from the post Command and Conquer RTS boom. So for like around 98, 99, well, like let's say 97, 98. 98 was StarCraft. So I think like there was a like from 96, 97, 98 was like a huge, like RTS games was the biggest thing. It was huge. It's kind of crazy to think about that now, but it was the biggest genre there is. And there was like a flood of RTS games. Everybody did RTS games. And then StarCraft came, and in hindsight, StarCraft was just kind of the nail in the coffin there, because StarCraft became the RTS, and people, you know, there wasn't like the thing where you play a game and then you move on to the next game and move on to the next game, but people stuck with StarCraft and did not play other RTSs anymore. And StarCraft was so it's kind of weird, but StarCraft was so good that it just kind of killed the genre. Restart your computer. Yeah, fuck it, let's restart. Yeah, and it just that was just kind of it. I mean, there were like obviously there were other RTSs past StarCraft, obviously, but you know, that was just kind of it. And I like StarCraft. StarCraft is kind of a spectator sport for me. Back in the day, I really liked playing it with other folks who also did not know what they were doing. But like pro StarCraft is so much beyond me, and I so do not have the time to even get 0.1% near that. Yeah. But I love watching it. Still do. Future of War. Okay, I think I have a few patches for it. But you know what? Fuck it. We don't need patches. Give it to me raw. Give me the bugs. Yeah, right. This was also an Activision joint. Single player, multiplayer, instant action, construction. Okay, let's do single player. I remember this being very much a Command and Conquer. Insert Dark Reign CD. I have the Dark Reign CD. Okay, there might be a problem with. Yeah, I'm obviously using an image. Of my old CD, by the way. I do have it, but might be a problem with this. Okay. What we're gonna do, I'm going to do the patches. There might be something in there. You're just gonna have to trust me that I do own the game. Multiple times, by the way. I own the old thing, and I also own the okay, 1.2. Okay, I think we need to do both. I also own it on GOG, so my conscience is kind of clear here if I have to install a crack. But I think I actually got it to run with this before. I don't know. Maybe the patches are enough. It could be that one of the later patch removes the CD check. Sometimes games did that. Patch successful. Okay. Dark Rain. Let's try it again. Oh no, I don't have the CD in now. What happens if I try it now? Did it remove the check? Uh-huh. Do we have this? Oh wait, let's cancel this. Let's put the CD again in again. It's probably easier to just run the... In a lot of ways, it's probably easier to just run. Like a lot of these old games work pretty well on modern systems, by the way. Like that's... oh dear. That auto run. You know, there's like... Oftentimes, there's like bespoke solutions for... Dark Rain. Okay, I think this works. Yeah, this works. There's like bespoke solutions to, you know, like fan patches, source ports, this kind of stuff that work a lot better than running it on an actual old system. But there's something to this that I enjoy. Mission. Let's play the first mission. Why not? Freedom Guard Imperium. Okay, so we can play the Imperium or the Freedom Guard. Okay. Attack the Imperium's pure water depot and eliminate the defenders. A counterattack will surely come, but we need you to hold the facility long enough. Let's see if I can figure this out. I remember liking this game. I think A and I played this over local area network quite a bit. Let me just... Do we have options? No, that's... Yeah, this had pretty intense... Okay, wait, one moment. Let's abort and do this again later. Where's the options? Sometimes it's hard to find that stuff. I think there was actually. I think I saw the options back here. Yeah, options. Can we... Oh, this just saves. Okay, maybe we can't. Maybe there is no resolution options and stuff like that. So let's just try this again. Freedom Guard. Launch. So yeah, this game is kind of a Command and Conquer clone. But it had... Okay, so what can you do? You can build stuff. Okay. I don't know what this is. Headquarters, water launch pad. And we already have one. Okay, this is where stuff gets collected. That's a power generator. So we need the crystals for power and the stuff for water. Okay. Training facility. I think we're gonna need one of those to get ourselves some units. Freighter, raider, spider bike in the assembly plant. Okay, I see where this is going. Construction rig. So these are just builders. Yeah, so you have, so we probably don't need that many of them. And like the way of collecting stuff is kind of very Command and Conquer like, rather. It's not like the worker collect resources system. Okay, and you do need to, it's weird, like in Command & Conquer you always have this present on screen, but you have to click on the building to actually use it. But this is more like the Command & Conquer system. I think what you do is you fill this and you get a chunk of money. Once it gets full, yeah, that's how it works. Oops. Oh, no, it's a left click game. Okay. Yeah, I think I remember this game being kind of cool. And okay, we did. Okay, so you lose your construction kit, your construction unit, when you. I see how this works. Okay. Oops. That's probably a bad idea to just. But now we can actually do it. Okay, so you don't need to click on the building after all. I don't know what that was about. Alright. So let's see, what's this? Assembly plant. Yeah, we want that. Oh god, and we get attacked again. Just by single folks. I'm not playing this well. But, I mean, that's kind of the theme of this, I guess. Let's see. Okay, assembly plant is under construction. Let's just build folks here. But yeah, this is very much a Command & Conquer inspired game. It feels different, but it feels kind of alright. Now that I revisit it. It's okay. What can you do here? Civilian commercial. Can't do anything with it? Okay. I wonder what that icon means. Alright, let's do some spider bikes. Spider bikes. And blow this shit up. We'll blow this shit up. Why don't we? We're collecting a ton of money here. That's the spider bikes. Let's go. First missions in RTS games. Not the most exciting ones. Civilian sub-transit station. Okay. Oops. Yeah, we should probably gather before. Running in. Mission successful. Okay, that's it. Okay. Alright, yeah, that's Dark Rain. Yeah, this is probably more fun to do a skirmish and stuff like that, but probably... No. Darker, brighter. That's strange. I mean, sure. Just have some huge buttons. The first missions in Red Alert 2 were great. Yeah, they were. I think wasn't the first mission like a Tanya mission where you had to blow some stuff up? I think that was the case. And you know, yeah, you had to free Einstein, didn't you? And I think, like, yeah, Red Alert had good missions in general, if I remember correctly. Like, it did stuff with it. It wasn't just build a thing, kill the enemy. It was like, it did more with it. Yeah, lots of blowing up and landmarks, yes. Oh no, the Tanya thing was in Red Alert 1. But yeah, Red Alert 2 is a great game. Probably play that at some point again. It's probably a bit too much for this, but yeah, there's probably fan patches for this kind of stuff. Like Tiberian Sun works really well on modern computers. You know, there's like, once that got released, fans got to work, and you can play that in high resolutions, everything. Stuff like that probably does exist for Red Alert 2 as well, although that game was never made free, so I don't quite know. But yeah. Let me see. Okay, let's do something else entirely. This is a much older game, but it's a Windows version of a much older game. Here we go. This is Lemmings. Okay. Whoops. We need to... Whoops. I loved Lemmings back in the day. Let me see. We need to do this. Without restarting, that's fine. Okay, here we go. File... Select players, set options, low resolution, high resolution, zoom. Let's see. This is the, oh yeah. Oh no, this is choose level, original levels, fun, just dig. Let's start with the basic Lemmings levels. Okay, this is too small. What's high resolution? Yeah, restart the level, sure. Oh no, this looks bad. This high resolution mode is not good. Wait. This is not what Lemmings is supposed to look like. Zoom to... Yeah, I played a lot of the DOS version as a kid, and I really enjoyed that. Never could figure out Lemmings as a kid, yeah. Okay. I think I remember playing the game and finishing levels, but I don't know how far I got. Probably not a lot. And I think I played the DOS version, not the Windows version. Zip. Okay, next level. So I think choose level. Yeah, this is Lemmings and oh no more Lemmings. So there's a lot of Lemmings to play in this. Yeah, let's just continue. I mean, it starts out extremely simple. So we need to get all of these folks equipped with umbrellas. Yeah, obviously, like, this is kind of... Why is my name Jazz? Okay. All right. Yeah, this is kind of... I don't know. Like, there were obviously a lot of games that ran in sort of a Windows window, right? And that's maybe not ideal. But, you know, next level. Well, this actually works fine. I think that's a perfectly okay version of Lemmings. And soon we get to blow a bunch of them up. Something I must confess did enjoy. So, need one here. I think this is too steep, probably. So, need one here. We need one here. Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of stuff you can read about, like, you know, Lemmings started out with just an animation loop. And this animation loop is so satisfying, and it's true, right? Like, this looks awesome, and it's really satisfying. And there's something about this sort of low-resolution pixel figure, but with, like, this expressive animation that is awesome. Like, this also works, for example, in the Settlers, like the original Settlers. And, you know, okay, let's have everyone go in, and let's go ahead. Boom. Yeah, blood and gore. That's what we have here. Next level. Okay, so what do we have? We have the digger and the climber. Okay. Still pretty easy. So I guess we're gonna have 10 lemmings and we have to make them all into climbers. This also, like this Lemmings for Windows 95 might still work on modern Windows, on Windows 10. Like some of these games that were just Windows games that ran in the Windows environment still work pretty well. I don't know if it does. I need to actually check that out. But the plus and minus buttons increase the frequency of Lemmings coming out. So you have, this is like the lowest frequency you can have, but if we increase that, can get that up to 100, then they just come out faster, you know? Let's restart the level. But yeah. Okay, so now we have bashers, right? We need to bash through walls. I think this one only... Come on, boom. Right. So I think this one only... Yeah, it only works as long as the lemming is working. Once the lemming stops, it basically goes away. I think we need to bash ourselves through this. Okay, you remember why you couldn't figure out lemmings now. Okay. I think we just need to bash our way through. Oh no, this is actually the wrong place. Like over here. Okay. Let's just... I think they cannot die. Yeah, there's a barrier over there, so that's good. Alright, that works. I was trying to save every single lemming while spawning as much of them as possible. And when it kept not working, I just gave up. Yeah. Such it goes. Yeah, you cannot... You have to let go of your altruistic ambitions. You have to just say, oh, you know, gotta crack a few eggs. I guess. You have to just be more cynical. Like in this, for example. Okay, I think we need to bomb our way through. So... You know, Lemmings gets pretty dark. Case in point. Kablam. Alright. So, I think what we need to do is we need to... Alright. So we need to stop this lemming. No, this did not work. This lemming, okay. And need to bomb you. I hope the timing works out. It should, yeah. No, it did not work out. Fuck. Okay, I think I need to restart it. Yeah, but for example, it's not possible in this level at all, right? Because you need to bomb. So you cannot really save them. I always found this stuff really tough. Like where you have to time the timer. And I cannot think 5 seconds ahead. Okay, let's try this again. Close, and there we go. Let's hope this works out. No, this is too far. Ah. No, Okay. No, shit. I might have to restart this again. We have one more try. I can actually get this pretty close. Okay, right. Yeah, that's kind of the ticket here. Okay, this works. I hope this is enough. I don't know how many I need to save. I can just go through him. Okay, so we can actually use the nuke. That's good. Right, if they didn't go through him, we would not have been able to solve this level, because we would only have been able to blow everyone up. Okay, we got pretty lucky there. I think there was like a pixel that let them get through. You needed 20%, yeah. So what do we have here? Okay, I think this is the bridge builder one, indeed. Okay. This was also, like, the bridge building stuff was always the most stressful for me. Let's start here. About this, okay. They cannot die, that's good. All right. Hey, that actually lined up perfectly. Good. Okay, now we're gonna need to build across this. We're going to have a bunch of folks fall in there. But we can probably get them out with bridge building as well. So let's try this. So you're gonna start. And we're just going to try to get up. I think we can actually save everyone in this. If we get those folks out, but this seems to work out quite nicely. Come on. Nah, wrong one. It gets kind of tough to click on them properly. I hope we can get them out. No. Not if we use up all of our bridges. Nah, wrong direction. Come on. Yeah, there we go. I can save you. Lemmings really has an addicting quality to it. I can feel the pull, kind of, right now. Is this enough? Yes, it is. Awesome. No. Rescued 100%. Nice. Next level. What do we have here? Oh. Do we need to save everyone? That would be tough. Yeah, 95, you rescued 98. Yeah, that works. No, well, that was just kind of a gotcha level, I guess. All right, we need to bash. We need one to stop. Okay. All right. Blow you up. Is that enough? Yes, it is. Next level. Smile if you love lemmings. Okay, you're gonna die, aren't you? I think this is now one we can solve in different ways. I don't know if this is if we have enough here, but we could build a bridge over here. And did I get you? Yeah. I'll let them drop from here, but this might still be too much. Let's see how many we can save. Oh, that's it. Okay, that's enough. Sorry, buddy, but you cannot be saved. You could probably also dig down. It's giving you all the tools now, yeah. Next level. So what do we have here? I think we can only bash through this one way. So I think what we need to do is we need to get one of our folks to climb up. I think that's what this signifies. Climb up. We need to give you an umbrella so that you don't fall down. Oh shit, we need two folks to get up here because otherwise you're just going to go into the exit. So how about you? All right. You're also gonna get an umbrella. Is there one we haven't used yet? I think we used everything now, didn't we? Yeah. Later Lemmings games gave you a lot more abilities, and that was not great. Okay, so we need to really... Come on. Yes. All right. Nope. Alright. And sorry, buddy, but here we go. Right. On to the next one. Okay. So we need to bash and we need to build. We need one stopper again. The first one that arrives over here. Yep. You are gonna stop them. Oh, Lemmings is... Lemmings is good. This just makes me want to play a lot of Lemmings. Maybe I'm gonna do a Lemmings stream and try it. Like, the game gets fucking hard later on. Like, there are levels that are intense. But... oh no. Let's see. There's just a mess of Lemmings there. Okay. Nope, you're done. And you, my friend, are unfortunately also done. Like, being a stopper is just a death sentence in this. Okay. Yeah, next level. Okay. I think I'm probably going to stop this game after this, but this really makes me want to do a Lemmings playthrough. Okay. So we need bashers. Okay, I think what we need to do is we need to build a bridge, then bash from higher, like this maybe. Let's see, I hope this is enough. Fun flash game that was a Lemmings clone. Yeah, probably. Oh, is this enough? This might be enough. This is probably not enough. Shit. Let's start from here. We need another builder for that to work. And then we have too many Lemmings in here. Yeah, Lemmings is kind of a... You know, the stupid thing about Lemmings is that it was a Psygnosis game. And Psygnosis got bought by Sony. And now it's a Sony property. And Sony, you know, sometimes there is a Lemming. I have a PlayStation Vita, and I think there was a Lemmings game for it, or PSP, I think. But I don't care for Sony stuff, really. I'm not a console. I don't. And, you know, like, I can see Lemmings work for systems that are not Sony systems, but it is just in their cellar now. You know, as a browser game, for example, it's perfect for that. I think there was a mobile game that was terrible that they did. So yeah, well, that's all kind of unfortunate. Is this going to be enough? We're just going to risk it. And if we all die, we all die. How about that? Oh, that might work. That might just be 1 pixel. I think we have a ground of 1 pixel. Yeah, good. Folks, you are walking on thin ice, quite literally. Even though it's sandstone, I guess. There's no sense of materials in this game, which is good. It's kind of... There's something about sort of this pixel materiality about like where every pixel is kind of a... I don't know. That appeals to me. Like games that run at this resolution. I really like that. There's you know, there's also something that has appealed to me a lot in the first Worms, for example. That's kind of a very similar thing. All right, okay. All lemmings are rescued, and I think we might be done with lemmings. I'm going to take a short break. I just need to go to the restroom and get myself some new water. And so I'm going to be gone for about 2 minutes or something like that. 3 minutes, 4 minutes, I don't know. And we're going to play something else. So, yeah. See you soon. Alright, hey folks. Oh shit, I forgot to get myself some water. 1 second. Okay, so water got. Keep yourself hydrated. Always keep yourself hydrated, kids. Alright, so, what else should we do? Let me see. What do we have? Let's do some weird stuff, you know? Let's do some strange... Oh, I have forgotten to switch scenes. Come on, please. Okay. Here we go. Let's go back to it. Let's see. Yeah, this works. Get Medieval. This is a game that, for some reason, strangely enough, a Monolith put out. It's not really... Monolith put out a few weird games. Like, they obviously did their shooters. They're well known for their shooters, from Blood to No One Lives Forever and beyond. Condemned and Fear, obviously. And even before that, Shogo and all these kinds of games. That's what they are known for. But they also released a bunch of weird stuff. Like there's this game, which is kind of a Gauntlet clone. And there's also Gruntz, which is kind of a weird puzzle game. I think I also have Gruntz. I need to check. But let's start with this one first. We might need to install DirectX 5.0 because we installed 3.A or whatever before that. Get medieval. Microids, okay. Huh. Microids. I could have sworn that this was a Monolith game. I don't know. But yeah, like weird 2D, like smaller 2D games. And there was also Captain Claw, which is essentially a 2D platformer. And yeah, a bunch of these. I don't know. I kind of like them. I kind of like these games. I've never really played much of Get Medieval back then. I had a demo of this at some point, but I think this is just a Gauntlet clone, if I remember correctly. But there's also, yeah. Gruntz I played a lot, of the demo at least. I will restart my computer, obviously. Like with these old things. You really need to do this. Okay. Windows 98 is finicky. Let's just put it like that. So here we go. Still have Krog judging me on the desktop. So get medieval games, medieval. Let's see if this works. Yeah, this looks good. Microids. I think this has they've probably put it out. We'll see. I could have sworn that this is a Monolith game. Yeah, right, this is Monolith. So they did not publish it themselves. I think they published games as well. But yeah. Monolith obviously still exists, right? They make the Lord of the Rings games. You know, Shadow of Mordor and Shadow of War and this kind of stuff. What the fuck? This is weird. The voice acting is weird. I think one of them is doing an Arnold Schwarzenegger impression. Oh god. Oh no. Oh no. Oh god. Oh, this is bad. Nice loincloth. Oh god, his armpits looked horrifying. The wonders of CGI, of 90s CGI. Oh no. Ah. The... No, don't. Oh, well, that was an excruciating intro. Holy moly. Like, several reasons for that. Oh dear. Players. Okay, keyword 1, keyword 2, joystick. So this is at its core a multiplayer game, but okay, so we have left, right, up, down, magic shift, attack, control, disc, space, whatever disc means. But that is okay. Display, blood and gore, special effects. Well, that's a lot of display options. Users, Scorpio. Well, Scorpio, I guess. I like that there's a difference between players and users. Well, let's get a game going. Local game. Dragon Quest, random dungeons, custom dungeons. Interesting. So, select difficulty. Let's do medium. There's also torture chamber that you have to, okay, unlock. Select character, foot speed, weapon strength.
Take me now. Are you just gonna sit there and...
It's, no, this is so bad. I didn't have my headphones on right now.
Take me now.
Yeah, that's what she says, isn't it? Oh no. Oh no. Okay, this is... Let's start the game. Let's just be her. Yeah, this is absolutely a Gauntlet clone. Okay, and that is that. What is disc? Okay, we just turn on a disc or not. And it even does the health counting down. This is a blatant Gauntlet clone. Hello, Nanohard. Wow. They should have just not put any voices in this.
This looks too easy.
Yeah, this looks too easy. But yeah, that's just Gauntlet, I guess. Again, I've played a demo of this back in the day, but I don't... Yeah, I remember nothing about the... Of course they are great. They are terrible. But they are... You gotta appreciate trash though. And you know, let's say there's a few elements to this that I... Okay, yeah, this is 100% Gauntlet. I didn't even remember how much this was just a Gauntlet clone. But this is really just a Gauntlet clone. Like, it's kind of admirable how blatant this is. I wonder if... Like, what was Gauntlet? Was that Midway? I wonder if Midway was like... folks... Okay. Okay, so we can... I think we upgraded some of our stuff here. Okay, and there's this. Kind of a scroll. I don't... Oh yeah, that's that. Okay, so we have a few more keys.
Get out of here.
Yep.
I'm sure.
The thing is, Gauntlet is kind of fun. I kind of like Gauntlet, so by extension, this is also kind of alright. Like this plays fine, you know? Like you could just play Gauntlet, I guess. But if you want Gauntlet in a very 90s styling with some excruciating elements to it, well then, you can play this. Okay.
Your soul is mine.
But it's kind of, you know, I guess it depends on yourself if this is the fun way of excruciating or not. I kind of lean towards the fun way of excruciating, but yeah. Okay.
This door must be triggered from a distance.
I like the narrator voice though. It's good. That's really good. Must be triggered from a distance, okay. So now we have a silver key, I guess. Let's just get in here.
5026.
Alright. But yeah, monster spawners, monsters. Okay, so the bats can actually go over that. Yeah, there's something to this. Oh man, this is really blatant. Okay, destroy that spider lair over there. Get another attack up. I think our attack did not actually upgrade. What it did was... I think we need to fill that bar. Okay, did that open the thing? No.
This door must be triggered from a distance.
I know. Okay. This too? Okay. There was a switch there, but I don't know what exactly it does. Okay, this is now activated. Maybe we need to just activate all the switches, I guess. That's another silver door. This does not seem to do, or at least so far, like Gauntlets did a lot with sort of alternate exits and stuff like that. And obviously this does not have sort of the credit feeding aspect of Gauntlet. As a skeleton key, okay. What does that mean? Okay, so does that mean we can probably just open...
Hey, I just stepped on a switch or something.
Oh dear.
Alright, enough already.
Could just open this door for a limited amount of time, I think. Oh, there's another skeleton door. Open. Yeah. Alright. Well, we've got a bunch of keys. And a bunch of dead spiders. And we have about 600 health left. Okay, and this now enables us to open this. Okay. Got a health back. Yeah. So this seems to be a bit more, you know, like in the original Gauntlet, your health would just count down in a very unforgiving manner, right? You would run out of health at some point, and you just need to credit feed to go on. I mean, it's an arcade game, that's what it's supposed to do, right? So this seems to be a bit more balanced to be, you know, played as a home game. You can destroy the chests, yeah, that makes sense. You know, you find like health items more frequently. The thing is, when the boxes disappear, you might actually miss out on a bunch of keys. Oh, I destroyed the upgrade. Oops. I think that's kind of enough of this. This is a solid Gauntlet clone, actually. In a way. Like, it's totally fine. The question is whether the world needed a solid Gauntlet clone. And I don't know.
Destroy them all. Enough already.
I must admit, sort of the carnage aspect of this is kind of fun, you know. The fact that everything splatters in a very satisfying manner.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. In some ways I have a very simple mind, and this just kind of works on me. Okay. Bang. Okay, I think that's enough. But this kind of makes me want to check out Gruntz. Because I remember Gruntz being kind of cool. Let's see. Yeah, I do have it. I have got this at some point. Also, this is kind of cool because these were not in, you know, like I think these games are not available anywhere, so, like, except for getting an old version. Not on, like, digital distribution. Okay, so, we need to install DirectX. Nah, I don't have any online here. This does not talk to the internet. Could be possible. I don't know if PCem actually allows you to do that. To connect, you know, to... It's probably, I don't know what the internet would look like if you use like a Netscape or whatever. But yeah, I think this is, if I remember correctly, this looks pretty similar to Get Medieval. So they might have used the same sort of framework the same technical framework for this. This is very much also sort of this pre-rendered stuff. But I remember that this is kind of more like a puzzle game. Sort of a puzzle game tactics kind of thing, if I remember correctly. I don't remember much about the tone of this game and if this is as bad as what Get Medieval was. You know, like the game was called Get Medieval. That should probably have been a bit of a flag there. Okay. Yeah, this is Monolith again. Apparently they put this out themselves. No publisher here. Because usually the publisher comes first, I think.
I don't know, I don't really like sushi. Well, you're buying anyway, so whatever you want to eat, don't tell me, don't ask me.
Oh no.
Oh, yes, this is the story of the great Grunt conflict which took place in the land of Groan.
Hey, I thought this was about me and how I lost my beach ball.
Don't interrupt, Grumley. This is not about your ball.
Sorry.
On this day, all the Grunts were frolicking with their toys.
Can you say that? There goes my ball. And there goes me.
Yeah, it's the same type of voice acting.
Guys, quit frolicking and get over here.
Can we remove him, please?
So everyone was checking out the strange purple switches.
But looking on were the disgruntled, a rebel band of evil Grunts.
Yeah, they were always trying to steal our toys.
The king ordered the Grunts to jump on the 3 switches. 1, 2! But nothing happened. They were perplexed and confused. Why was nothing happening?
What happened to the third grunt?
I don't know, you tell me.
Oh, was I supposed to jump on the third switch?
Grumley! Shouted the king.
I was just happy to have my beach ball back.
And the king pushed you onto the switch.
Now he hit me, and he made me drop my beach ball.
With the press of the 3rd switch, the great wormhole opened.
Wormhole? We always thought it was a door.
Okay, yeah, that's quite enough. Gruntz, another fine game by the makers of Middle-earth, Shadows of Mordor, and Fear. And No One Lives Forever, right? So we have options and movies. Let's take a look at the options. Okay, can we... Yeah, we can actually increase the resolution. How about we do that? Single player, quick start quests, battles, custom levels. Does this have an editor? Maybe it's a different executable. Quick start. Basic controls. Click a mouse button. So, yes, I remember this. Press any key to continue. Welcome to the Grunt's training level. Select a grunt by left-clicking or right-clicking where you want to go. Right.
Okie dokie. Alrighty.
I remember liking this game. Valuable information that will help you learn about grunts. Okay. Now this is just tutorial. Might skip this. To see more of the map, move your cursor all the way. Yeah. We are kind of running this at high resolution, so we can see a lot. I like how there's just nothing here, you know? Like there was just,
Okie dokie. Si, senor. That's cool. Alright.
you know, like we cannot scale the menu, so there's just nothing. Check out pyramids. Grunt will step on the pressure plate, right? Yeah, it's... Save a game now. Okay. The object will find the warpstone piece and take it to the fort where the king is patiently waiting. Okay. So we got the warpstone piece. And let's bring that to the king. Okay, so now the grunt is collecting stuff. So I think what you have to do here is like they can have different abilities, like the ball throwing, for example. And you need to kind of use these to solve puzzles. Oh god. So, and you know, and you have to sort of protect the warpstone piece guy and so on. And I think they also work like units in strategy games. So you can actually use them to fight others and punch them and so on. So it's kind of this fun little mixture of these. Right, so if you know, there's the punching power that enables us to destroy rocks. And I think if you have the punching power, you can also do a lot more damage to enemy grunts. Stuff like that, you know. Break stuff. Break stuff, go ahead. Can you? No? Okay, then let's read that. Change to user tool, just and left click. Okay, that's weird. Oh well. Kablam. Okay, so, and we have a cooldown here. Let's see, what's this? Whenever ground tool attacks, temporarily loses stamina will appear, and stamina indicates how long a ground must wait. Okay. What's this? One tool at a time. Picks up the goober straw. Throw away the gauntlets, and they will be gone forever. Okay. So you cannot pick them back up. Okay. Attack enemy grunts and suck up goo puddles. Left click on a goo puddle. And what does that do? And the animations are kind of fun. They do different things. Goo will appear in your goo well. To see the well, click on the status bar tab with a small grunt head on it. Okay. Oh yeah, that's the goo well. What does that do? Okay, so there's no difference between the colors. Okay. Oh, we can make more grunts, I guess, right? In the ovens, I guess. Okay, once it gets full, we get another grunt. Okay. Grunt ovens, left clicking on a fully baked grunt. I like how they are baked in an oven. That's vaguely disconcerting. Need 2 grunts on each pressure plate. Yeah, the game's pretty... Nah, that's not safe. Okay. So you get that shovel. Don't ever right-click on holes or your grunts will walk into them and die. If you have shovels, you can left-click to fill in holes or to dig out mounds. To see how shovels work, try using the shovel on the dirt mound and on the hole to the right. Oh, there's a hole. Yes, indeed. It's pretty simple so far, but I think the game actually... Like, this is the kind of game mechanics that scale pretty well to become kind of complex later on. If you get stuck or make a mistake, finish the level, you can press the red destruct button on the game tab on the status bar. Will blow up and you can try the level again. Yes. And you can also save and reload, I guess. Let's see. Never right click on holes. Fill holes. Fill that hole. We don't need the straw anymore. Okay, bring the thing in, and we're done. This would also be a game I would enjoy playing. And there's a bunch of them now. Like Lemmings. Lemmings is... yeah. It made me want to play Lemmings. I had some fun with Pinball as well. Yeah, Colin McRae, obviously. I mean, that's a great game. Yeah. Warpstone piece recovered. Next level. I don't know how much further I'm going to get with this here. We might just... let me see. We might just start a proper level. Combat. Oh yeah, that's combat exercises. Let's try that really fast. Click a mouse button. Wait a minute. Okay. I need to stop pretty soon because I have some stuff I need to do. First go pick up the megaphone. I need to go to work, actually. A grunt picks up a megaphone, a new item will come down from your grunt machine. You can give this item to any of your grunts. To see the grunt machine, click on the status bar tab with a small shovel on it. So this is the grunt machine. Megaphone just gives you a new one. Okay, so we have gauntlets there, and we can use them whenever we want to use gauntlets. Tools, toys, bricks. Yeah, there's different bricks. There's a lot of cool stuff. Okay, so I'll just give you the thing. Okay, I think we need to just punch this guy out of the way, don't we? You can attack an enemy grunt by right-clicking on him. One time to fight. After that, your grunt automatically fights the gauntlets from the grunt machine before you attack. Okay. Can walk on spikes, but they will lose some health. The longer grunts stand on the spikes, the more health will... Oh, yeah, well, that makes sense. Attack. Bam. Yeah, we now do a lot more damage because we have the gauntlets. Makes sense. Grunt is dead. Okay, and you can... Right, if you kill them, you can get their goo. Which is a sentence that is not one that you should say. Zap cola, a little health, more health, and a keg, full health. Okay. So we can re-health. Okay. It's a squeak toy. Distract grunts. Give me a gauntlet from the release and go break the rock. You will need this toy to get past the next enemy. He has a big club. So the club is stronger than the gauntlets, apparently. Punch. Squeak toy. Okay, how can I use squeak toy? You right click on your action options. Oh, there we go. That's the gauntlets and the squeak toy. Good. Few times by right clicking on your grunt to bring up the action option, left clicking on the ground nearby. Place the toy down inside the toy box. And we can pick it back up. Okay, well, that is easy. When you are ready to distract the enemy grunt with your squeak toy, use the action option to select the squeak toy and left click on the enemy grunt rather than on the ground. When he's playing with the toy, quickly sneak past him. Okay. Okay, now he has the toy. Okay. Nah, who needs to save games? The warpstone display will show you how many warpstone pieces you have acquired. When you acquire all 4 pieces, we'll be able to advance to the next area. Okay. Oh yeah, there's a mini-map as well. And now we have 3 out of the 4. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that is Gruntz. Let's quit. Let's see. Gruntz. Single player quests. Training Rocky Roads, stage 1. Let's just try one normal level now that I know how everything works. And this might... Yeah, I might end the stream after that. Click the mouse button to continue. Okay. Okay, yeah, this looks a bit more complex. Okay. We have nothing. Slats. Stats. Okay.
That's cool.
No telling what will happen when you step on the secret switch. Okay, shall we just try it? Let's just try it. Lose some health, but whatever. Ah, okay. I guess. We appear to have 2 grunts. Oh yeah, up there, there's another one. We can't get them out just yet. We got that coin thing. Let's get the ball. Do we need the ball? Was that a toy or is it a... I think it's, yeah, it's a toy. Righto. Nah. Okay, now you can come out. Alright. Oh yeah, we could have probably gotten this as well. Yeah. If I have a toy, you can use it to get without fighting him. Fight the enemy or can distract him with your beach ball and sneak past him. Okay. First of all, we need to blow this thing up. Now, let's get you that beach ball. And you're already gonna go. Yeah. Please don't break that giant rock. I mean, let's try. Can we break that? Well, that works. You need some health, so that's good. Alright, now we have the warpstone piece. Righto. What's that? Invisible secret teleporter trigger. That's probably the one. Oh yeah, there we go. You go in there. Okay, that gets us up here again. Problem is... oh no, we have to walk around the whole level again. Oh no, we don't. There's another teleporter. What does the W do? I have no idea. Does this teleport us back? It does. Good! Finished the level, and I think that's it for Gruntz. I mean, this is cool. This is a fun little game. I don't know. I like this. This is obviously no masterpiece, but it's also one of these kind of forgotten games, I guess. Like, nobody ever talks about it. Yeah, quit. That's enough. That's quite enough. Alright, that was Gruntz. Okay, so, yeah. Except for Lemmings and maybe Colin McRae, that was kind of a stream with, like, yeah, the games were a bit more obscure than the last time, but, you know, that's always more interesting, right? You don't need to... I don't know. I like doing this. We had one game that I couldn't get to work. I could not play Croc, but I guess it's not very... It's not... It's okay. It's okay that we didn't get to play Croc. So yeah, this is going to be it for now. Thanks for hanging out in the chat. That was fun. Have a good day and have a good life. And fuck fascism. All right. Bye bye.